Hello and welcome everyone to this tutorial about a new DELTALab color measurement system specially developed for industrial applications. This tutorial covers the user interface, how to carry out a reference calibration, and how to carry out a measurement. First, I will show you our measurement setup. As you can see, our DELTALab system can be used for various applications, from measuring powders to granules and pastes. The setup is quite simple. Just plug the system in, turn it on, and make sure that your measurement subject's surface is even. Next, we will go over the interface. When you start up your device, you will first see the measurement interface. This is the Start button with which you can start a measurement. The measurement values will be shown here. This button will lead you to the Settings menu. There you can start a continuous measurement or the access restriction. The other buttons and options are not available. You can only access them through the admin mode. Even the date and time cannot be changed if you are not in admin mode. With this button, you can set up a color reference. The device will use that to compare against your specimen. Clicking on this button will lead you to a window where you can type in the password to access admin mode. This button will lead you back to normal mode. Now going back to the Settings menu, you can see that now all options are available. You can change the date and time using drop-down menus. Since I haven't changed anything, the Save button is still grayed out. This button will lead you to the reference calibration. I will go more in detail in the next step. Since I now have changed something, you can see that the Save button is now available. With this button, you can change the password for the admin mode. In the next step, I will show you how to do a reference calibration. A reference calibration is only necessary during the initial operation. We also recommend that a supervisor check over it over 4 weeks. If the reference values deviate from the actual measured values, a recalibration is necessary. The reference can be stored in the foot of the device. As shown here, you should never touch the surface of the white reference as it could damage it. Here are the reference values for the white reference. Okay, let me open it now. And I shall now set it under the device, like this. As explained before, you should first access admin mode, then click on Settings and the reference calibration. These are the white reference values that you usually wouldn't have to change unless you get a new white reference. This will now show you your actual measured values of the same white reference. As you can see, there is a slight drift. To calibrate them, you have to click on this button. Just hit OK and wait a while. With this, your recalibration is over. Now hitting on the start button again, you can see that the values are now the same. If your measured values are still the same, you don't have to do this, only if there's a drift. Next, I will show you how to do a measurement. For this, I chose this flower specimen first. As you can see, I made sure to keep the surface even. Now I'm setting it under the device as I did with the white reference. Now I'm hitting Start for a singular measurement. To set this specimen as your color reference, you have to hit this button, and as you can see, it has set it as your reference now. To do a continuous color measurement, you only have to hit this box in the settings menu. Now it is continuously measuring. I will now slightly move the specimen to show you that it doesn't change the measured values, or maybe marginally. See, even though I'm continuously spinning the specimen, it doesn't change much. I now set down the flower specimen and will now put down the semolina specimen to show you that I can see the difference, even though the two specimens are quite similar. As you can see, in the DELTALab is a great difference, as well as in the DELTAB and EAB.